Draya Michele is being evicted from a home that she is renting from her ex-boyfriend, TyrodTaylor. Now, I know y'all wondering, why is she living in her ex-boyfriend's house after she just pumped out a baby by her new boyfriend? Well, listen to this story. It seems that TyrodTaylor is also a football quarterback for the New York Jets. And apparently him and Drea was in a relationship, and it looks like he broke up with her, but y'all know old Drea, honey, she gonna put that shovel in her shoe and continue to go dig, because we now know that she has a baby by Jalengreen, who has a lucrative contract. But that did not stop her ex-boyfriend from saying, girl, get the entire hell out of my house. Y'all, let's jump into this story. And of course, guys, before we get into this video, make sure you guys are in fact subscribed to the channel and ensure that you guys have enabled your bell notifications so you don't miss out on a video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Yes. Hi, and I am so glad that you guys are here. Let me tell you this. I started YouTube roughly 1 year ago, and you know what I did? I struggled like hell to figure it out. But thankful, I was diligent and able to monetize in under 90 days. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys exactly how I did it. So what I did is I sat down and I created a course to help you guys become successful on YouTube. When I first started, I struggled. I did not know what to do. And I'm going to tell you why I decided to create this course. When I started YouTube, this is what I said. I said that if I did not make money in at least 60 days, I was done. And guess what I did? I did just that. And my first official check for 30 days on YouTube was roughly $7,000. Now, I know some of y'all is like, that's no money. And in all actuality, it ain't a lot of money, but it's not a little money, especially from somebody that was coming to a social media platform such as YouTube that I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was able to figure it out to be able to make an income of $7,000. So what I said is, I see some of the smaller YouTubers struggling. So what I want to do is show you guys what I did to become successful. So what I did is I created a course to teach you guys the basics. Now, this will not be the only course, but this will be the first course in which I will teach you guys how to get monetized very fast. So all you need to do right now is go ahead and click on the link, because we are running a special, or I am running a special, because I want to make sure you guys get monetized. Because listen, it is the holidays. It is becoming a new year soon, and y'all need to get y'all some more income, okay? And make sure you guys head right over to my Teachable website, where you can go ahead and register for the monetization in 90 days or less, so you can get into 2025 and make you some money, honey. Just use code HALF OFF for 50% off savings. Now, as if having a baby was a new starting point, and a new starting point for you to move on with your life, because it looks like Draya has welcomed a new baby with her 22-year-old boyfriend. And y'all heard me correctly. I said 22-year-old boyfriend, and old girl is pushing 40. Y'all heard what I said. But not only did she welcome a new baby, which is good for her, but why is she still in her ex-boyfriend's home because apparently he wants her to get out of his home. And not only does he want her to get out, he has actually pursued legal actions to actually get Draya out of his home. And it just looks like that Draya is pulling a Portia Williams. Now, one thing we know about Draya, honey, she gonna find a man with some money, whether it be her man or even yours. But this is the situation. Draya recently was evicted from her LA County home. Now, it looks as if Draya was on a trip, a business trip, she says. But anywho, her nanny reached out to her to let her know that the LA County Sheriff's Department was attempting to lock the nanny as well as Draya baby out of the house and probably her other son as well. So apparently there had been an eviction lawsuit that had been filed by Draya's ex-boyfriend, and it appears that he wants Draya to get out of his house. He dumped Draya some time ago, and Draya has since then moved on with another football star. But it seems that Draya is saying that she never ever received this paperwork. She's saying that she was blindsided by the legal action that was filed against her. And it was noted that it looks like he did follow proper protocol, because it seems like Draya may have just been hiding out and not trying to accept this eviction proceeding. And it looks like the judge actually gave him permission to actually send this via mail. But Draya, for some reason, is claiming that she did not receive this paperwork. So therefore, it looks like she sent her attorney to come to the property immediately because, as I stated, she was actually out of town at the time. And it turns out, keep in mind, now Draya is acting as if she's totally oblivious to this. He want her out of his home. But if you Google, it's all over the internet. So Draya previously filed a lawsuit against her ex-boyfriend. And what she was trying to do, y'all, now this is definitely pretty girl, what is this? Pretty girl privileges, or what do you want to call it? Because what she wants the judge to do is force this man to sell her his house. Have you ever heard of any such of a thing? She wants the judge to make him sell sell his house to her. That makes no sense. Now, it appears that Draya offered him 2.8 million and he counter offered and told her 3.2 million. Now, I believe this is just conversation that they have had between each other, and this is on no legal paperwork such as an offer to purchase or anything of that nature. But what Draya is saying is that he reneged on some agreement, and she wants the judge to make him sell his house to her. Now, it even gets a little bit more interesting because Draya goes on to say that he purchased this property for the sole purposes of her living in there with her children. And I'm like, well, girl, if he did and you guys are not together no more, I would assume he can take his property back. But the fact that you think that another man is obligated to take care of you, let alone children that he didn't bring into this world, is absolutely crazy. Now, despite Draya being in a new relationship with her 22-year-old baby daddy, it seems like she just will not leave this ex-boyfriend's home. Now, Draya said that she put about 200 and something odd dollars into the home and she does not want to move. But apparently, it looks like her ex-boyfriend's legal counsel said that Draya and him had nothing signed. They had no formal agreement. This was all them just talking about, how much she would offer and how much he would want to accept. But what his attorney is saying, nothing actually materialized. So it's like they were just talking about numbers, but he formally never agreed to anything. So I don't know, Drea. It seems like, she has caught a lot of slack for her new relationship and just being with a man so young. And Drea, this ain't gonna help you, boo, because you're looking like you want to have your cake and eat it too. You're in a new relationship with a new man, but you want to hold on to the other man because you want to live in his house. That's crazy. Now, Michelle's new baby daddy has a contract for $160 million over the span of 3 years. Now, if my math is correct, that's roughly about $53 million per year. Now, why is she fighting back and forth with an ex over a property that potentially she can just rebuy? It makes no sense, and it makes her look like a very extreme gold digger. And if you guys recall, most recently, when Jalen got that new contract awarded, Drea was on social media just responding to fans as if she was actually the one that was getting the $160 million contract. Now, if you guys recall, when Jalen's contract was announced, Drea was all online and she was resharing it, and people were saying congrats, but it turned very ugly when she got in the comments and started going back and forth with fans. And then she did this. And this when Drea took to her social media, told everybody she was set for life, and everybody was hating on her because, in fact, they were just broke and goodbye. Now, if this is not telling us that this woman is a gold digger and she basically had a baby for a check, I don't know what else to tell you guys. And apparently, Drea and Jalen are still together. And it also was rumored that he actually welcomed another child just right before Drea gave birth to her child with him. So happy gold digging, Drea. Get out of that man's house and stop becoming a mini Portia. You gold diggers are going to learn today. And as always, guys, I do need to make sure you guys are actually subscribed to the channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, do not forget to enable your bell notification so you don't miss out on a video.